Collective, welcome back to the channel. So I got a message for someone within the collective in regards to your career. Raise, promotion, if you are content creatives or you do anything as an artistry, okay, perfecting your craft. You're gonna feel a spark of inspiration that gets something going. I don't know what this is, but when you start it or you start doing it, there's going to be some type of momentum and consistency that is really going to be, it's like a catalyst. So something is supposed to happen, and then this is catapults you to the next level. So I don't really know what that is per se, but your spiritual team is saying, get busy, get busy, get busy. All right. So let's say something very unexpected happens and you're like, this really limited me, slowed me down, or whatever. You don't know why that event had to slow you down, because when you got sick, let's say you got sick or you got a cold, or let's say you went through an experience where you had to deal with some legal situations, or you had to stop this or stop that. But Spirit is showing me is that they were shielding you from an unnecessary burnout. That's what I'm hearing. Like something about a burnout that you would have experienced had you, because you know, sometimes when you're really deep in your masculine energy of produce, you can get out of balance with your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is your tuition that tells you when to like slow down or whatever. And so sometimes Spirit will sit you down and you'll think something's happening to you, but really it's giving you enough time to rest, because what you don't see 6 months down the line, you're going to be so busy to the point where you're going to be wishing that you took advantage of this break. So as a way of Spirit making sure you take advantage of this break, it's like, don't worry about it because you don't even know what's up the road up ahead. So everything happens for a reason. Honor will come to you. Yes. All right. Something about gossiping, secrets. A lot of times it exposes a lot of people that be hating on you, especially when they be speculating on what's going on with your projects and your creativity or whatever. Those haters, they masks fall off. Those are the periods of time where your haters get exposed. Okay. And the areas in which you need protection, look at that, the desk, pay attention to your work. Areas in your work where you need protection or you need things moved around, that brings awareness to some type of powerful person in your life that's going to make sure all that shit get cleared up. So let's jump into the T. Collective. So if you're suspicious about something, yeah, the card came out anyway. If you're suspicious about something, like I wonder if like this person is like low-key hating on me, or I wonder if this person is really happy for me or jealous of me or whatever. It's just intel, something about intel before you start a new project. This season of your life has been nothing but intel into who's at the table with you, who's sitting at the desk with you. Okay, so they want you to learn a lot from, before you move forward, they want you to take a lot of this intel and, you know, understand what role each person is playing in your life. And it's like, make them work for you. That's what I'm seeing. Like how you make them work for you is, let's say you got a whole bunch of haters. You got their attention. And now that attention can be alchemized into residuals. All right, we have family wishes come true, muddle, unclear thinking. I heard wishing well wishes. Some of y'all about to get some unexpected messages, well wishes. And then we have dealings or relationship with a fair man or blonde hair. There's always some speculation. I heard before the ink dry. I heard before the ink dries, there's a situation that will be resolved. I don't know. before the ink dries. I don't know, maybe before you commit to something or before something becomes fully official, you're going to see your ancestors got your back. All I can say is with how this feels like a jigsaw or a Rubik's Cube, you are extremely brilliant. And even though you may come off as somebody with your back turned, that you don't really like diplomacy or negotiating with people and stuff like that, at the end of the day, it's like you don't owe nobody anything. You don't have to play well. You don't have to exhibit a level of diplomacy. You aren't selling anything. You're not selling yourself. So whose ego are we stroking here? So you're gonna get some new information, and some changes will have to be revised or made on this document before you sign here, or before you agree to this. I don't know what this is. It's like you gotta reread the oh, you know what I'm hearing? Anastasia. Okay, so let's say you have a meeting. There's some things in this non-disclosure agreement or contract that you don't really understand, and it's like before you sign your name on that, make sure this is what you want. And I think before the ink dries, you're going to make some revisions. Now, with this family wishes coming true and the muddled thinking, this is saying like people that don't wish you well, they're going to be under the impression that you're getting a horrible deal. There's something about your enemies have to be under the impression that everything is horrible for you in some capacity. They have to relish and get excited, like, ha ha. It's like these people have to laugh at you, get excited. And like they're forming their own rod of correction is what I'm seeing here. What people wished for you, it's like they commit themselves. It's like they have to commit themselves. Everything that they sow against you, they sow themselves into it. That's the only way to wish something against you, or ill intention against you. So that's why it's always working out in your favor. And they never get like the warning. Like, hey, make sure you got all the details because I'm highly protected. I'm highly favored. You may want to change your plans and not come this way, and they'll come to your face and wish you well. But the moment that you walk away from any situation, it's like Spirit is saying, every time you have to walk away from a situation and turn your back, that's when karma hits. So of course they're gonna always like, hey, come back or come back around, because they feel the alleviation. So be aware that you may have to leave somewhere again. I don't know why. We got union in reverse. No communication, no contact. So your family didn't want you to communicate with someone. They didn't want you to communicate with someone specifically. Or this person's family didn't want you to communicate to you specifically. Why is communication here in reverse? When this person is not talking to you or communicating with you, like things let up. Energetic, like energetic frequencies that would typically be frozen, not coming in for you. It's because this person, the further that they get away from you, the more you're able to receive. It's a lot of blue here. Checking on you. You know what I'm seeing here? Someone you haven't talked to wants to talk to you. And they think about you a lot. If this is a family dynamic, they have confirmed with their family that they don't talk to you. They have no issues with you, but they don't talk to you. They know they have nosy family members. It's like they don't think about you. They're not trying to be with you. It's not even like that, right? But the truth is, they think about you a lot. And because their family don't really know, like, who you are or what it is that you do, it's, with divine timing. Or believe in whatever it is that you do, this person, they notice that you have less complications the further that they stay away from you. And the same thing with a relationship. If they are, even if they're single but they're involved with someone, they're pretty much saying, like, we're not in a relationship, we don't even talk, we don't hate each other, you're getting exactly what you want. Like, they may not be able to control this masculine being able to, like, see you on social media or different platforms, but they are keeping their word as far as, like, they can't turn off the fucking TV, but they are keeping their word as far as them pretty much saying, like, we don't even talk anymore. We don't even talk. But I do feel like the cord of communication is like y'all heart. Y'all still definitely connected together. For sure. There's some line of communication with the phone and the cord. False identity. Yeah, they're lying to their family or they're lying to a third party situation intentionally. They know that person is fake. So every time this person acts cold towards them, they feel like they're acting cold towards them because they are getting some type of hot energy with you. And so this person is going to kind of like swap places with you, take on your energy to attract this person because they feel the coldness towards them. Yeah, someone's doing some type of mirror magic and it's not working. It's like, it's making them look crazy, especially if they've been in separation. All right. It's making them look like El Polo Loco. Okay, they're looking Pollo Tropical. So whatever you were thinking, like, this is a really exciting time for you. There's so much for you that you're focusing on. You're not even worried about this. You're moving forward with your life, waiting for new information, focusing on the changes that you got to make to see your plans into fruition. This is for you. Okay, confirmation. I can give a damn about what anyone else got going on. Like I told you, there is going to be some type of document that you need to carefully review. This is the time for you to do what you love best, which is reading the fine print. So either you're about to meet someone that may want to make some changes to something. So either you're this truthful, blunt person, or someone else is. And I feel like whatever that's been unclear is the problem's about to be resolved. Damn. Ace of Cups, the Devil in reverse. I told you this person is gonna come in. I don't see them. I see them. They have a lot of feelings for you, for sure. And it's been like amplifying up, and they want to end this no contact season. Constantly doing the same repetitive thing with a karmic energy and being unhappy this person don't want to do that no more. They've had enough. I just see them saying they can't do it no more. They don't want no drama either. So I feel like this person's way of keeping the drama away from you is pretty much to make someone else feel as if they're getting what they want. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's an ex or something. I do feel like this is someone that has told this person, like, stay away. I don't want nothing to do with you. And that person is relentless. They keep trying. They keep trying. Eight of Swords in reverse. They keep trying to... I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, you know when someone's not doing something to you technically, and so they are perpetrating like they're respecting this person's boundaries, but really they're never going to give this person up. They're just buying themselves some time, you know, walking around, walking on eggshells. Someone is buying themselves time and fishing for information. I feel like if they're quiet enough, if they're stealthy enough, they'll get some details. They'll get some information. They'll have something to go off of. Someone's waiting for intel. Just like you're receiving intel, someone is waiting for intel, and it looks like a third-party energy. Is observing your character. If you smile too hard, they suspicious that you up to something or something like that. If they had you on a spell and it's not working on you no more, they're aware that you're waking up. If you act too excited or your blood pressure rises too quickly, too soon, they're convinced that someone got you excited. What got you excited, huh? That's what I'm hearing. Hey. So you're bouncing this off of you. Someone here is no longer a mirror for something like past energy. They're no longer a mirror for past energy or superficial soul ties. And the reason why I say they're no longer a mirror is because there's something about their routine that has completely changed. They keep changing. They keep evolving. So typically the trauma bond that somebody would establish with them would come from like, oh, I missed you. I haven't talked to you in so long. This person's routine is so like tight to the point where sitting around talking about missing you and stuff like that is a waste of dialogue, right? Letting someone come around and tempt them, and then they're like mirror, like, oh, I know you want it too. That's not working either. And it has everything to do with this person's routine. And because their routine is so they committed so much to their daily routine, they people are like, oh, you're hurting my feelings, how can you talk to me like this? Or not even how can you talk to me like this, how can you do me like this? They're having like tantrums and meltdowns. I miss the old you. I wish you were the same. You changed on me. Yeah, tempers in reverse. It's all a manipulation tactic to get this person to pick up the bulk of the responsibility, to pick them back up as an obligation, or I'm seeing the ink ain't barely dried yet on someone's new house. The ink ain't barely dry yet on someone's new car. The ink ain't barely dry yet on someone's divorce, separation, whatever, new job, and someone's already like crashing out over this. Someone new deals. Yeah. New contracts, new deals, new relationships. The ink ain't barely dried yet. And for others of you, the ink ain't gonna barely dry yet before this person is coming straight to you. The person that they want to be with. Especially if they had to reject you. It's gonna be a no fucking brainer. Alright, that's the message that I have for you guys. Until next time, bye.